pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Trenton Thunder and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Cutter Crawford, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances.
He's out. You're out. Out.
So striding in, Jake Kelly. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Sea Dogs, the first baseman, Jake Kelly.
Now here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing.
Oh, and he misses it. Runner at first following the error. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Brendan Sanger. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1. Kelly aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the screwball got him swinging. 1 gone.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Into the box, Josh Tobias, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
In now, Dylan Hardy, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Behind 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs on no hits. One error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Trenton leads this one 1-0. Leading off the inning, Brett Netzer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
The second baseman.
Now here's the pitch.
Brett Netzer.
Go, boys.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball
Outside,
just misses. That's ball 1.
Nobody here. Nobody.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Sean Klein, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. 0-1 the count.
Huh?
Liner towards second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So now to the plate, Nick Lovello, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, there's one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Daner Lopez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 out with the man at first. Cold strike, 0-2. Popped him up. Over to the left, but playable over in foul ground. Coward has got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Thunder are on top, 2-0.
Let's play ball. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out.
Stepping in, Kenneth Horner, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
That's a ball.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, nobody gone now.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
To the plate now, Jake Kelly, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brendan Sanger. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, and they can't run it down. Here he comes again, 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
2 down now.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second.
No letter, go home.
And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Josh Tobias is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Count now a ball and a strike. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline. And nothing will come with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Into the box now, Dylan Hardy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And it's quickly 0-2. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The next 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
The batter,
standing in now, Brett Netzer.
Baseman,
swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second.
Eat it. Nobody.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And there's out number 2.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Trenton leads this one 2-0.
Let's play ball.
Bottom of the inning now. Into the box, Daner Lopez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
At the plate, Kenneth
Now
Horner,
catcher, Kenneth.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
No runner.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Stepping in now, Jake Kelly hit down the line at first. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Hey, no outs now, none.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit, 1-2.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
Still 1-2. A runner at first with no outs here. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Right fielder,
Into the box now, Brendan Sanger. 1-0 the count.
Sanger.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate now, Josh Tobias. Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Standing in, Dylan Hardy has gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Play ball. Out. He's out. Three. Out. Three.
Your attention, please.
That's ball
Now
4.
pitching for the Sea Dogs, number 26, Andrew
He's out.
Schwab.
Out. Out. 3. You're out. He's out. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Portland used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Cutter Crawford earned his 5th win of the year. G-Man Anderson struck out 10 in the losing effort. Adam Lau hammers down the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Minor League Baseball is live and on the number 40, the Missouri-born right.
Ball 4, take your base.
Standing in, Julio Escalona. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, Julio.
Now the pitch.
Escalona.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. Brock Lundquist will be next. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So digging in now, Brock Lundquist. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Pitch taken, several inches below the zone, in fact.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes. Escalona on second, Castillo at first with no outs. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Logan Warmoth. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will land untouched. Another one sent foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Christian Williams is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. On the ground to third. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. In now, Orelvis Martinez.
Leading up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Shortstop. Orelvis Martinez.
All right, come on now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Martinez, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower, is currently the 3rd leading vote getter in all-star balloting at shortstop. He's had a good campaign so far, but the competition at that position is very strong.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's the first out. Stepping into the box, Vinny Capra comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, number 76. He drove in 2 of his club's 3 runs in last night's affair. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. The throw into second.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
I got it. Ball.
Gilliam is under it, and he makes the catch for out number.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4, take the base. He's out.
Bottom of the third now. Now at the plate, Julio Escalona. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Plays it first now.
The 0-1 delivery. And he powers a cut
0-2 is the
fastball
count.
by him that time, and he's in charge
Hey,
now,
no,
0-2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now to the plate, Ivan Castillo comes into this one with just one hit in 9 tries for the series.
Castillo.
And he lays off there 1-0. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
To the plate now, Brock Lundquist. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Logan Warmoth will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Thunder are on top, 3-0.
Play ball. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Leading off the inning, Christian Williams. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
I got it. Ball.
Hinton is there, and he has it for the first out. Striding in, Orelvis Martinez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So now to the plate, Vinny Capra. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
0-2 count and the pitch.
Hey, two-way now.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. Trenton leads this one 4-0.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 76, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But he just missed his extra bases. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched.
Plays a 1 here.
Here comes another 0-2. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that one is gone.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
McDermott has a play, 1 down. Striding in once again, Julio Escalona. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, need a strikeout right here. Here we go.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the screwball there. 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Liner toward right center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Digging in, Brock Lundquist. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Here's the 1-1 delivery.
That's ball 2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 5 innings complete. The Thunder are on top, 4-1.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. 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 3. That's ball 4. You're out. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. Out. Out. He's out. You're out. 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 3. He's out.
Hey, a nice win for them all around. and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Thunder led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. G-Man Anderson with his 4th win this season. Number 40 couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. Ricky Suter records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
For the Fisher Cats, 1 run, 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the New York Yankees. Now batting, Starling Marte. He will lead this one off today. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. One and one to the D-backs leadoff man. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Temperature pretty seasonable for this time of year, 55 degrees at game time. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Batting second.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Swing and a line drive. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Eduardo Escobar.
The third baseman. Number 5, Eduardo Escobar.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1, taken just off the inside.
He's a veteran out on that mound. He understands he has to establish that inside fastball to open up the outer half of the plate.
Now the 2-0.
Inside ball 1.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Batting fourth.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, David Peralta. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. Runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Fouled off. Marte over at second. Escobar at first, 1 gone. Right side. He's got it. Torres at the bag. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first. Digging in, Christian Walker. And their runners at the corners now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Digging in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ.
Now the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first, 2 away. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's his offering. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Torres is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups. Again, a swing and a miss that retires the side, and that will do it. So coming to the plate, Cole Calhoun. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Jake Lamb standing in
The
now.
designated hitter, Jake Lamb.
Here comes the first pitch.
At the
Ball
glove.
1.
Count 1-0.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, but they throw it away at second. Around second now and headed for third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And they'll just tag him here for the out.
Batting it, the shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Standing in now, Nick Ahmed. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. One strike now from Cole. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Next for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading off.
It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Eduardo Rodriguez, a Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What do we need to know? here, Danny. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Off the afternoon for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Batting second.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Throw into second. And he'll get in there safely.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Runner breaks for third. That's a strike to throw down. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
I noticed he had a big lead there at second, so I wasn't surprised when he took off, but that lead didn't pay off as he still gets caught trying to swipe third.
Hit to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. So no runs. 1. Stepping up now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off, Florida Red Sox.
Pitch on the way.
Andrew Benintendi.
He fouls it straight back, and whoa, that almost landed in our booth. 0-2 the count to Benintendi. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Fouled away. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And it's 1-2. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. A reach, but he can't get it in left, and this is going to skip right on by him. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
The 2-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. First offering on its way. Now look out as he's got to hit the deck here. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Devers at second. Bogaerts at first. 2 out in the inning. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch on the ground is second. And that's through for a hit.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. The 0-1 on its way. Fouled off. He's running again. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And he'll be run down between first and second. And a mental mistake that time as he's picked off for the first out. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Check swing called strike 0-1.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo shot here to left as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I can tell you one thing, you might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. So here's Michael Chavis now. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
The second baseman, Michael Chavis.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike two.
Hey, I get it. You want to be aggressive, but man, these guys are swinging at everything.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Pitch on the way.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Cole's ready. Here's his offering.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow.
Urshela.
First delivery to him on the way. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
Next to the Yankees.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through.
Yeah, Matty, his wheels got him in.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball left side. To second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. Striding in for Boston, Kevin Pillar, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder, Kevin.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Well-located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
And that misses 1-1. Good hard slider at 88. It's 1-2 now.
1-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far on this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pitch is popped up. Urshela in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Make it 7 in a row. My gracious, he is simply unhittable right now. 2 away.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. High and deep to center field. Gardner going back to the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as we begin the top of the 4th.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-1 home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Benintendi. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A base hit in his first trip. Pops this one up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3-0 New York. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. So striding forward now, Xander Bogaerts. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-1 to count. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. In the dirt. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now back, second baseman.
At the plate now, Michael Chavis, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. 1-1. No runs, 3 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. 1-2 now.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now, 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Junior.
So here now is Jackie Bradley. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. And a leap, but it's fired right over his head. So problems out there in right field as this is going to wind up going as an E9. Into the box now, Christian Vasquez, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 1 down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Gio Urshela. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. He'll get it into second. The throw pulls him off the bag.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
He's set, and the pitch. High hop, and he barehands it. Heading out towards shallow right. Pilar will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Kevin Pilar looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman.
So a runner at third here with one gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. And a pickoff throw to third, and he'll dive back in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Right side, but it's well foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's the swing and a miss, 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. 1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Full sets. Here's the 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Torres. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Gleyber Torres.
First pitch on its way. Here's the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll get on by into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking he avoided a worse fate. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Racing back the left fielder. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second home run of the game as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Marcus Walden takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 64, Marcus Walden. Now batting, Texas, Gary.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Walden is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
And the slider is low and inside, as he just about got him there.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now
Luke Voigt will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning, as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Benintendi retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. So stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. A play at the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 3 balls and a strike to count to Moreland. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Standing in now, Michael Chavis. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. 2 well-hit, back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do.
comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. To the plate now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, his job right there at the plate is to move that runner over to third by getting the ball to the right side. On the mound, though, they're working him away, so he doesn't have a good pitch to do that with.
Urshela is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
Runner at second, 1 away, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Skied into very shallow right. Judge in a few steps as he takes it, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Kevin.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Oh, that's up.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Britton's ready. Here's the pitch. Runs, 7 hits, and 3 errors for these guys so far this afternoon. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Andujar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Miguel
the pitch.
Andujar.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Strike 2, swinging just out in front of the slider. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Miguel Andujar becomes the first out of the inning. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
I always felt this was the toughest pitch for me to pick up. A good executed slider, and that's exactly what happened right there. You get an ugly swing.
And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Here it comes. Too low, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Andrew Benintendi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there, 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away. And another foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
1. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Chad Green. A runner at second, nobody out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
3-1 to him now. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The batter,
now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second here with nobody out. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Hit in the air to right field. will hop over the wall, and a tough break there as the tying run will have to go back to third on the automatic double. Striding into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Mitch Moreland becomes out number 2 this inning. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Big spot, 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but
and he can't pick it up cleanly. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Yankees 5 and the Red Sox 4. At the plate, Aaron Judge. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
That's for the Yankees.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. From the stretch. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Giancarlo Stanton will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, we take you back to inning number 6. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game as he'll stand in here looking for number 3. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Count even now at 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Line toward the gap in left center. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Boy, D-Roll, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan, could keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
In now, Brett Gardner. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 3.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-4. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
So now to the plate, Christian Vasquez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. LeMahieu backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Kevin Pillar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Heath Hembree enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now is the Yankees DH, Miguel Andujar. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Hard ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Gio Urshela. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slow little grounder left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Chasing after it is Pillar. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes. And that'll bring up the left-handed.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew
Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
For the Yankees, number 54, Aroldis Chapman.
First offering on its way.
1-0.
Chapman, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. LeMahieu's got it. And safe at first on a bang-bang play, as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Rafael Devers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Throw to the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box, you have no idea what's going to happen.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Now the 2-0. Skied into straightaway right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the 1 run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 0-2 on his way from Chapman. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Judge is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So striding in, Michael Chavis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 1-1. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. Still a ball and 2 strikes. hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, if that relief performance were a car, it would have had some wobbly wheels on it. He gave up a couple of runs, but he still gets the save, getting that shaky car across the finish line after all.
And this afternoon's closes at a one-run game, 7-6 today. The Yankees somehow defy the odds and win with 6 errors. Garrett Cole pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 7 runs to 11 hits. They committed 6 errors in the ballgame. For the Red Sox, 6 runs, 11 hits, 4 errors. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Our paid attendance at Fenway Park this afternoon, 37,755. The Red Sox and Yankees, thank you. It's hard to believe a full decade has come and gone since the Yankees last won a World Series. Last year, they battled a seemingly endless parade of injuries, yet still managed to win 103 games and reach the ALCS. But success is measured differently for the Yankees. And now that they've added Garrett Cole to the rotation, all eyes will be on the Bronx. On the short list of Fall Classic favorites, the Yankees want a fast start to clearly establish their spot as the American League's alpha dog.
Big expectations follow this New York Yankees squad as they begin their 2020 season here in Baltimore. The Bronx Bombers made some big moves since falling in last year's ALCS, and with more on that and this year's model, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I asked a few of the players how it feels to enter the season carrying the weight of high expectations placed on them as consensus frontrunners. Yankees skipper Aaron Boone emphasized the offseason improvements the team made, bringing in dominant righty Garrett Cole to front an already impressive pitching staff. When you couple
Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. Striding forward now is the DH, Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To first. Fielded cleanly by Davis, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Urshela stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now that second base.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
The shortstop.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Strike 2.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's 0 for 8. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Chris Davis at the plate now. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Cole into the windup and the pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught onto their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Aaron Judge is retired to start out the 7th.
Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. That evens it up 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Great job to keep your hands back and not fully commit. The body was out in front on a great changeup right there, but he was able and strong enough to keep his hands back.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Giancarlo Stanton.